In 1985, Nintendo released this little bugger of a console. It single-handedly saved the whole gaming industry, but of course it didn't do that by itself. It did that with this little game right here. Well, not exactly this game. This game! So in 1985, Nintendo released Super Mario Bros. And it single-handedly saved the whole gaming industry. I mean, in 1983 the whole gaming and console market came to a crashing halt because of all the garbage that you could buy. There was Atari and all the other stuff that you could buy games for. You see them in the store, see magnificent box art, think like, oh my god, this looks so cool. Buy it, take it home, play it for 5 minutes, and they realized that they absolutely got catfished because the box art looked like this and the games looked like this. And that's why in 1983, at least in the West, the whole gaming console market came to a crashing halt. Until 1985. See, Mario was already a established franchise at this point. I mean, he was playable in Donkey Kong, was the villain in Donkey Kong Jr., and then got his own game together with his brother Luigi called Mario Bros, where you do whatever this is. And due to this success and Nintendo having already released their home console in Japan called the Famicom, which released in 1983, they thought it was a good idea to transfer it over to the West. Well, when they began that thought, the whole console market crashed. But they thought it was quality and could release it anyways, so they did it anyways. Together with that, they started production of a Mario Bros game, which of course is the Super Mario Bros we know today, and released this with their new Famicom released in the West now under the name Nintendo Entertainment System, or widely known as the NES. And see, about 3 months ago I bought this system, because, I mean, it's the original NES. But later this year I picked up Super Mario Bros. Plus Tetris plus Nintendo World Cup. And basically the only two games I have played are Mario Bros. And Tetris. Mario Bros. I have now experienced on this console. I played it on the 3DS, on the Virtual Console, and I played it on the Nintendo Switch, where I actually beat it for the first time actually. Those didn't really feel authentic, but once you plug this system in, pop the cartridge in, it feels exactly how Nintendo wants you to feel. But yeah, what do you actually do in the game? I mean, on the surface it seems like a pretty normal concept. You're a plumber who wants to save a princess from a lizard. This game makes no f***ing sense if you think about it. But you know, when you actually play the game, it is so much fun. And it's just a simple platformer, you just run and jump. It's not that hard, it's understandable by everyone. And that's probably why it saved the console market. It was a must-buy game, and it was really fun to play. Level design, maybe on today's standard, is a little basic. I mean, 1-1 has been recreated so many times these days. I have enough of playing 1-1 and I can beat it within like 20 seconds. At least that's what my copy of Mario Maker for 3DS tells me. But yeah, further in the game the level design gets progressively harder, and like there are so many levels that teach you something new you can do, like breaking the blocks and using that to your advantage in 1-2, flying fish that can hurt you in 4-1. This game was just a must-have for the console, and that's probably why they have bundled it with the NES for almost its entire life. And I mean, no shit, it is understandable by everyone. So yeah, this game maybe doesn't hold up as well as possible. And not only that, Nintendo is so nostalgia heavy, this game has been released on like 10 different platforms at this point. Yeah, this game is pretty popular, I guess. I think low-key Nintendo kinda wants to return to that time. But hey! It was a lifesaver for the whole gaming industry, and I wouldn't be here today. It's because 1-1, it is almost entirely impossible to die. Well, not entirely impossible, I mean, it's embarrassing if someone died on the first level to the first Goomba.